have the name I got from an orphanage, and I have my legal and my C. But that was on his motorcycle probably like a year ago. At this point, he was on a roundabout, some older guy in a truck wasn't paying attention to us most of the time. Would have hit him if he didn't swerve in time, but he ended up in a real bad road rash on his arm, generally traumatized to the point where he sold the bike. He was scared because sometimes my niece rides with him, and all I can think about, yeah, what if she was there? No, that's real. After Decaf had his, like, he had a TBI from it. Like, it was horrific. He had all his gear on. He always does, but it's like, yay. But he still got a TBI, so it would have been so much worse if he didn't. A lot of his friends stopped riding on the road, and they moved to just, like, track. They're like, no. Because he doesn't do anything wrong on the bike. He did, like, that would have been anyone else, right? You just sit there, you're at a red light, it's like 3 a.m., and someone's too drunk, and they just drive right through you, like, holy shit. He really liked that bike, yeah. Full name is very like femme and flowy. I've never gone by it ever because it doesn't suit me, right? Oh my god, I feel this. I would change my stream name, but also my last name does mean snowstorm, so I really don't have to. That's pretty. That's fucking pretty. PvP, welcome in. Hello. And third, first of all, hi. Second, you remind me there's this middle-aged man that drives around my neighborhood on his motorcycle doing pop music with hello, puppy, stop! That barks on the back the entire time. Stop! That is so cute! I love, like, I've thought about putting Casanova on, like, in the little spaceship bags and putting on my bike, but I'm also terrified. So I don't. Oh, that's so cute! Greek goddesses, I don't know how much you know about the extended Greek mythology and lesser known gods, but have you heard of, I have not. Moon goddess! She who washes away pain? That is so pretty. Stop. No, I don't know that one. Also, you lurk away. King Kong, welcome in. Hello, hello. Hi, Becca. It looks like Casanova too. Aww. My baby boy. God, he's such a baby boy. I love him. Oh my god. He's only gotten like softer. The more like time distance has been with his trauma and my trauma. He's just like a happy little guy, and I'm so excited. Like Greek mythology themed games. There's also super gay, very rude. Stray Gods. It's a musical role playing game type game. Interesting. Because I was mentioning at the beginning of the year, like, I have like choke squeezed the serotonin out of Stardew. Now it's just feeling like grindy and tedious. I was like, oh no, it's happening. That's how it happens. Like, and I've like, update. The Wizard and I are dating. We are officially dating now. But we're not married yet. So I'm like, I want to keep playing the game, but I just need new serotonin. So I was like, Hades. Maybe I'll do Hades after I move my setup around. Also, I know the best monologues. I am definitely biased, and I definitely agree. Like, I've learned life. I'm not, I guess, as a pet owner, I'm not a cat person or a large dog person. I'm a small dog person. Like, that is what I like. I like small dogs. Or like really grumpy old cats. I almost adopted one because he didn't do much besides lay at windowsills. And I was like, you're perfect. It looked like a mean old man. I was like, I love you. I was like, I love you. But I think my perfect pet is small dog. I have learned that now. After now of having multiple pets, I'm like, cannot do big dogs. I cannot keep up with their energy or their cleanliness. I'm like, no. Cats, I have found out, do not work well with my mental health. So they're cool as shit, but like, don't respect my space. That's why we're moving my setup. Small dogs, though. All the benefits of a cat, but they still a dog. So I'm like, ooh. Neurology appointment. I hope it's everything that you need. Wait, what happens? What can you do with crowd control in Stardew? I'm curious. You said Artemis was your Gubby. I would not support. See, my mom wanted to name me like Athena or Artemis or something of the sort, like a warrior goddess. I was like, that is high praise. Like, thank you. Thank you for that. It's noontime. Hello, Glitter. Welcome in. Jambo, please. I love you so much. I'm so fucking gay. I will guzzle a volcano with me and just look at me. Your hair looks so good. I'm screaming, Jambo. I love you. Wait a minute. I had a memory unlocked. The last time, because Jambo, I love you so much. The last time I had green hair, I remember you called me about it. Hang on. And I just unlocked a memory that I wrote something. It was before my green hair, but I have a quote quote from you. I have a quote from you in my phone, and I forgot about it. It's at the bottom of my notes. I think it was my first note I put in my phone. Do you want to see? That's all you do. Everyone go follow Jambo right now. Go follow Jambo right now. You were so real for that. I was like, wait a minute. That little like ADG train of thought when I said there's a note in my phone from Jambo. That is from 2022. That is from 2022. It's like a prophecy. Beer, welcome in. I debated for a half second at my hair appointment doing half and half. But I was like, no, this is fine. Campo. People can spawn on like swords when they tip and get coins for it, or they can use coins to higher your energy. Or health spawn in fast and slimes. Oh no, that's aggressive. That's cool. I like that. Oh, bagel. Oh, thank you for the 4 months. I am so stoked on this. And then we freshened up my little like my wolfie cut, so it's just it's sitting better too. I love it. I've returned. Welcome back, Habibi. How can I really give on the koi point except for all the gay by I am here to cause you all harm. That's it. What's that Brit doing here? Everyone get Viewer out here. Yo, Tay, I'm glad you said it because I'm like, you know what I haven't had in a while? A big gel. First and foremost, if anyone ever visits Los Angeles, apparently the only decent place to get a bagel is from a food truck called the Yeasty Bros. Or is it Yeasty Boys? Yeasty Boys. Yeasty Boys. I have not tried it. It's been very difficult for Decaf and I to coordinate to be able to get up at the same time to go try them. But I want it. So if anyone does, you have to hunt it down, but go to that truck. I want it. Oh god, I want it so bad now. Damn. Air block sciences, so my vision's blurry. No! Yeah, you did not typo. Bajel. So I'm just visiting. No, maybe start colonizing. Not during AAPI month, Pure. Yeah, Yeasty Boys. It's Yeasty Boys. Food truck here called Bagel Daddies. Let's go. God, bagel sounds so good. Damn. Your hair goes unreasonably hard, my guy. That's what I want to hear. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yo, take me to the Bajel. What's AAPI month? It's Asian American Pacific Islander History Month. I was like, I'm very bad with acronyms. I am South Asian. Hello. It is my month. Calmly welcome in cinnamon Bajels. I go, oh no, you're good. You're good. I was like, I'm so bad with the acronym though. Star Trek? And Bajel made me seriously question what. Oh my god, is it? Okay, never heard of them. Got it. I was like, I can't stop saying Bajel now. Proxy, welcome in. Hello. Yeah, that was a thing. It is. It's a thing. Hello. It is AAPI month. Let's go. Just, yeah, I'm not the best. I want to share with Bagel Daddy. I have a Dungeon Daddy jersey from when I did. That's tight. That is so tight. See, now I'm crying in my soup because I'm colorblind and can't. Oh! What, I'll describe the energy of this shade, okay? The energy it gives is if it was like, if you're wandering through a forest at midnight, right? And you approach maybe a lagoon. And in the lagoon, something lures you near. It's not trying to hurt you. And you get something placed in your hand. It's a gemstone. It gives the energy. This would be an emerald at a lagoon at midnight. That is the energy that it gives. So whatever that one means to you. That's what it's giving currently. Mystery of New York, welcome in. Now you can get excited with us. Yeah. And they're not Jewish Yeasty Boys. They are. And my partner partner's Jewish, so he's very particular about his bagels, and he's like, yeah, bagels are shit in Los Angeles, but that place. Can I get a gel glass? Brown hell. No, I'm not going to the forest of midnight. Oysters bear. Oh, that's it. That's the energy. Yeah. Bogwish Supreme. Oh, a little bit. Yeah. Ariel's got sister. Is the question how many Bajels can Bajel Daddy hold? We gotta stack them to find out. The color for Stephanie's silk pillows. Because I like describing, you all know, I like describing things with energies, and colors can definitely be described in energy. So it's like, if there was a shade or a color I have never seen before, if someone laid it out for me like that, I'd be like, I don't know what it is, but I get why I would like that shade. Love the hair, Lizzie, thank you. Calls it raven hair because of the teal shine. Oh, that's beautiful, I love that. Arthur, get out of here. Welcome in. Let's see. Yeah, we choose the bear every time. Casey, hello. Let's see. 14-hour day. Nap time. We have to go back to Spark. Everyone I interact with, having that, I call it my NPC time, where I'm in recharge mode. I am not exuding any, not even side character energy until I have to. So I get it. You have to be an NPC until you're ready to be a main character. A Mexican Jewish wedding. I just saw a reel of a Mexican Indian wedding, and it went hard. It was beautiful. Have you catch a stream until today? Oh my god, yo! Cray, welcome in. Go to a trusted chat, it makes me happy. Also, your hair is phenomenal, thank you! Y'all are so nice, thank you, because I really like this hair too. To put in perspective how much we love green around here, my wife's wedding and engagement rings have emeralds. Because I'm not wearing my fucking emerald ring today, but that was a little treat that I got myself. I got myself a little emerald ring, because emeralds fuck. Emeralds and garnets and moonstones. Those are the three that I like a lot. Yeah, power state mode. Can't always be on. The days where I'm like on all day, I have to recover so hard the next day. Oh my god. Surfer! Thank you for that gift to Cray. Cray, you enjoy your emotes. I bet that food slab. God, I bet the food slab. Zach, welcome in. Thank you so much. Vesperus hauls in. We do love. So your hair and your toes are green. Aw, cute. I need to go get a pedicure. I need that. And then I'll make everything match. Nails make up the hair. Thank you. Excessive your energy. I love it. That's really, really sweet. Also, today was a green tea day. That was not planned. Very green today. And also, we've been chatting. I'm going to move my setup out of this office room into my living room. So the energy of my streams is no longer going to have this like storm at sunset type vibe. It's going to have the vibe of the rest of my apartment, which is black velvet, plants, very minimalistic goth vibes, which is fine. So there'll still be some RGBs because I have lights I've never put up yet that I was actually going to replace the lights around the ceiling with. So I'm like, okay, so for the best that I haven't put them up because I would have probably broke them trying to move them. But yeah, we're going to change things around. It'll take a while before I actually set it into motion because I want to. There's some logistics. It's going to be a little annoying, but not bad. Nothing that I can't solve. Decent gig recently? Yo, let's go. Oh my god, I love this. Who cares? Welcome in. I think that's fair. Cover for St. Patrick's Day. Get out of here. I feel like anything with Mexican will be big. As a Mexican descendant, party is hard. Same thing. Same thing being Indian. I got deprived of this since we moved to the United States. But in general, every holiday, every birthday, every gathering, every excuse to like get together and celebrate is huge and just extravagant. So like the wedding was beautiful. It was beautiful. In Baldur's Gate, you know something. Maybe the bear wants to be stuff. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. If your food's lobster snacks, it made some more. Get out of here. Nice directed extra roll on the hacks because I was the queen, yo. I would say you're just like caramel sunset. Aw, no, I like that. Thank you for telling me that. That is stuff that's like a love language to me. I love aesthetics. So explain to me in aesthetics. Love it. Casey, thank you. Thank you for the minis. It keeps repeating in my brain, but recently I've noticed subconsciously clinging to my Irish heritage to the point of that's where I'm at with being Indian. Yeah. I get it. I get it. Also, I just got my algorithm once again is very much up my ass. Like it knows everything that I'm thinking about, and it recommended an iPop band. And if you follow me on Instagram, you saw it. They slap. It is India's first girl band in 2 decades, and they fucking slap. So I'm like, you all gave me bloody wood. Now I have Wish. Let's go. We have Indian heavy metal, and we have girly pop. I'm in. I'm covered. My people got me. People got me. I think my study's like roller derby soft girl. I love that. Damn. Kind of sounds like Finnish grandmothers. One does not simply visit grandparents without grandma making just something. So when I see so many cultures share the same thing where in my family, my mom's love language is giving you too much food. Any excuse, like my parents celebrate every holiday because it's an excuse to make a shit ton of food. But it's almost like catering level amounts of food for everything, and I love that because real. My mom kept saying, like when I was visiting, she would make something, there'd be enough left over from it, but she'd make something the next day. She's like, no, you never get to have this food anymore. So I'm like, okay. I ate so much food when I was visiting my parents. Take it, Ray, welcome in. Saw your story. So I went to their Spotify. They only have 2 songs on their Spotify, but they're great. Oh, thank you. For the names of the bands, the metal one is Bloody Wood. They fuck so hard. And the girl band is Wish, like as an acronym. So it's on my Instagram story right now. If anyone wants to go to my Instagram and see it, but like instant banger. I was like, okay, I'm in. Let's go white pop. Indian heavy metal. I love Bloody Wood. It's more deathy. See, I had mixed feelings on. I didn't watch. I don't like Marvel. I do not like Marvel or its movies. So I'm like, didn't really watch it. Marvel's Pakistani superhero, but when your mom packed 4 containers of food for a friend to take home. Let's see. I definitely have to speak gift giving. It doesn't have to be expensive. Don't misinterpret. Like, I got my mom a yearbook for her high school's graduating class for her last birthday. Aww. But like stuff like that, yeah. Girl looks so good. Cat, thank you. Yeah, the D guys. It's bringing out the D guys, huh? Posted earlier. I did not say someone gives me bloody wood. That's a band. That's a band. Also, advanced GG stuff. Let's go. There's some cool things a brewing. Again in the advanced GG front. Snow, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out. I have to play catch up. This is why. Okay, outside of my own little like mental spicy time I've been having in this office space, I need to move it because I'm reluctant to come in here because of stuff that keeps happening in here. So I'm not getting back to any fucking emails or messages that I need to get back to because I'm not sitting here doing work. I'm like, I don't have to stream. I'm out of here. So I need to move that for my own productivity. Is it shrimp day? We need the shrimp alert now. Let's go. go. Oh, you're allergic? You don't have any. I'll eat it though. I'll eat your shrooms for you. Also, I see my Twitter going off. I'm like, oh, everyone likes my hair. I'm so excited. Once again, it felt like I had a huge secret because I did not post it. I got it done on Wednesday, and I never posted my hair. Like, I did take a selfie. Did post it yesterday. So I was like, the Discord, you were full of anticipation. That was really fucking funny. I was like, I could definitely just post a silly little update for you, but I was like, nope. Gotta see it in stream. Like, oh, attend. Someone wants my shrimp. Get out of BB. Name Bloody, but I am bad. I don't even know the names of my favorite band songs. I am bad with words and names and brands. Like, I did not know my doctor's name, and I've been going to her now for, like, this is my 3rd appointment with her, so multiple times. I've seen her multiple times. No, 5th appointment. And they asked me which doctor it was. I said, is it Oz? Welcome in. Thank you. You're like so good. I'm obsessed. Well, thank you so much. So, I believed you all when you said the green, the emerald, was your favorite of my hair. I very much believe that today. I don't think I've ever had this many compliments on my hair. That's so cute. Grew up in upstate New York, but I have been to Jersey, Maryland, Virginia, Texas. My accent's all over the place. I was told I sound like I'm from Portland, which I find interesting because I was always curious. I'm like, I know I have more so neutral U.S. accent. When I first moved to California, when I was like 19, people thought I was from New York. And at the time, I had never been to New York, so I was like, what? How? I dig it. Thank you. Same. Thank you. Damn. It's really good. And I already bought dye so I can upkeep it. It's not gonna fade much. This is almost like a permanent color now because green just holds onto your hair. Solidly Midwestern, cute. After we call it a hair dye dye, that's so valid. I need to pick me up. I agree with that. Not the sandwich queen. Flower, thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. It is such a mood and a look, and I'm excited. This is like the first outfit that I've worn with it because I've just been wearing cozy, comfy house clothes. So I'm going to be excited to like style with my hair because my hair is very much an accessory to me. So I'm like I want to try it with my clip-in extensions. I want to see what that looks like. Like, should I buy little green extensions just to make this part longer? My ear is still green. Love that. She couldn't find the dye remover, so my skin got very dyed. But I have a birthday party tonight, so I'm like, I get to like take her out. I get to take the hair out on the town, you know? I mean, everyone has an accent. If you speak, you have an accent. What part of New York? I'm guessing they probably meant New York City. I doubt anyone on this planet that doesn't live in New York refers to New York and doesn't refer to New York City. Because I know it's very, like, New York is a fucking rural state besides the city. Yeah, dyed skin is battle scars. Like, my hairline is pretty much just turquoise right now. Dull, just because my friends either UK or America, but I used to get made fun of for the way I said things so much, I just dampened the way I said things. Say it's not Irish, this is so fucking annoying. Yeah. To be fair, you can still say what part of New York and still mean the city. Yeah. Not the don't. I want to try the don't. No, I can't do it. I have to hear it and then I will parrot. I will parrot back. That's what was happening after I was visiting my parents. That little like Indian accent, a little like British accent because Anglo-Indian was coming out. I was like, oh. Like if I was getting very excitable, you would hear just like where the fuck did that come from? But the more I talk to my mom on the phone, it just comes out. Not so much on stream because I think a little bit before I speak. So consider dyeing my hair forest green, half side dye, but I'm scared. Yeah, it's because if you bleach your hair, it's gonna be damaged. My stylist still has this. they don't make it anymore because something about the ingredient is illegal, either how it was obtained or what it was. But she has like this backlog of it where it removes dye, like it just kills dye without bleach. So there's no chemical process happening. So she left that on my hair for like an hour, and it pulled because this used to be my bunny piece. It pulled out a lot of the dye, like so when she bleached it, it'll be a little dry, right? Because it did take some bleaching, but it won't be dead. And I'm really, really excited on that because that's what stopped me from being like, hey, fuck it, let's do half and half. Because I'm like, I would notice the difference in texture on both sides, or it would kill me. So I'm like, this, not bad. All of this would have annoyed me. I was never told I had an Indian accent until I got on Twitch and Discord. That was just Caribbean. Interesting. Love the Georgia accent. It makes it for it. Yeah, like the specifically Georgia drawl is so pretty. It's a really cute one. I've never bleached it, but my stylist has been doing the lift because that's usually what a lift is bleach. For Warframe people, interesting. Is that huge? Is that huge news? Let's go. I was like, I want to be excited with you. Yeah, lifting because unless she has that bottle, because they have not sold it in years. She just bought up all the stuff when she knew they were going to stop selling it. The only way lifting your hair is bleaching your hair. Like if you're lifting color out, that means you're lightening it, and lightening means bleaching. Hacky vocal minute, thank you. Makes sense. I want to color my hair, but I'm nervous about damaging my hair. If it takes any bleach, it will have some damage. The amount of levels you go down dictates how much damage will happen. That is why I'm very pro like do a block. Like do muddy pieces, do inner pieces, do like a chunk of hair. Because if you're like, you know what, I want to go all over, you would know what it feels like basically. Like if you don't like how it feels. Like I feel that it's drier here, but not like damaged compared to the rest of my hair. I'm like, this is fine, I can live with this. But if it was all over my head, I'd probably be more annoyed. I'm in North Florida, so yeah, the little like trifecta almost. Carbano! Thank you. Obsessed with the hair. Thank you. You look amazing. I love this hair so much. I appreciate that. Love your hair though. Oh my god, you look so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Kitty. I'm Billy. Oh, cute. Georgia there. I have my hairstylist to be there in July, August again because she did so well. Real. And Ray, hello. Love your whole vibe aesthetic. Thank you so much. Thank you. I like that little emo. Hair food before treatment if I need to. Reduces efficiency a tad, but basically damage free. I want color blocking so bad, but I'm blonde and I don't know what color would. What kind of blonde are you? Like what? Is it like a cool blonde, a neutral blonde, a warm blonde? Is it dark, medium? Like where? Because since you're blonde, you have the easiest time. You have the easiest time with hair. My hair point now. Yeah, I was so excited to go in for this one. Yeah, red and blonde. I saw someone post a creator, and she had like almost platinum hair, like a really light blonde, like a cooler blonde, and then just like the old dip dye from like 2013, just like reddish orange. I was like, that is fucking pretty. It's like, holy shit, that was pretty. Ooh, because dip dye was around for a little bit until like the balayage really hit the scene. Yeah, giving brass a little bit. I love that.
Rising star. Sababoo.
More exact. Thank you for saying hi. Thank you so much. Hello. Thank you. I still haven't sent a picture to my mom. I need to. But Poison Dad had surgery today, so I know. I think they're about to leave. They're about to head home now. Surgery went so well, but he has another one coming up. Sunglitz? Is that wasn't the stuff you sprayed in your hair to like lighten it a little bit? Was it that? Yeah, red. He has 2 majorly clogged arteries, so things weren't fine. One they just recently found and it was in his heart, so they did that one today. I thought they were gonna do both. And he has like I think it's like 85% blockage in his artery in his neck, so they're gonna clear that out in 2 weeks. So they got the heart one. They're doing the other one. There's a powder bleach? Oh, I don't know that one. Of course, I swear. That man doesn't even like spicy food. He's married to my mom, and he doesn't like spicy food? I think it's from all the smoking. I don't
Having a
think,
look at
I think
this
he feels the
particular
pain of spicy food, but he doesn't get the taste of, because he can only taste salt and sugar
company,
at this point.
corporation,
It has to be extreme for
does
him to
not
taste.
mean you
He's been
have to rush
smoking
right
since he was
into
like
it
fucking
or
12.
buy it or do
And he's
anything
80
of that
something now,
nature.
so he has no more taste buds.
Just looking.
But he can feel the ouch, but he can't get the, like, I can,
It's
the
important to know
ouch is
that.
fine as long as it tastes good, right? He's getting the worst part of it, so he just doesn't do spice. Like spice. What is that? Did you eat Venom? The pain he was feeling. And that's my dad's pain tolerance is wild. Holy shit. He'll just like, if he's had a major injury, you don't know he has a major injury because he does not know that he has a major injury. So yeah, he's just been fine, like fine. Yeah, trauma, you know. So he had no clue it was that bad. Mel, welcome in and thank you. Is it this Nefri? Please tell me if I said that right. If I didn't, oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's nice to see them. Fancy All Queen, let's go! I love that. I love because I feel in general being alt makes you a black sheep anyway. But if you're like you're POC, if you're first gen, that's wild. It's wild being very alt. But let's go. Nifre, thank you. Let's go, Nifre. Welcome in. There's like a cat. Yeah. He had a spinal tap apparently and did it without any like numbing agent. He just wanted to get it done and he didn't flinch. My mom was like, because like for a man handling pain well, that's unheard of. Yeah, just he's so fine with physical pain. It's horrifying. Bruh, I know. Got a spinal tap and didn't budge. Oh my god. But as a little kid, I would like follow him around and tell him like yard work and stuff, and I would watch him get like scratched the fuck up or like hit his hand with a hammer. It's like he'd feel it. It's not like he doesn't have any pain receptors, but I don't think they work well. And I'd be like, is he fine? Is he fine? Did he internalize? Like now as an adult, like did he internalize pain because trauma? I don't fucking know. Try not to psychoanalyze my dad. I'm at 13. 3 spinal fusions for holy shit. No worries, no, I want to say it right. Make sure everyone doesn't get it the first time, but I think it makes for a cute, funny memory. Same. And first gen? Okay, this is cute. My twin, not my twin, but he's basically my twin. We're in the same boat. Like, he's Southeast Asian, I'm East Asian, we're first gen, we're alt. So I know you know. It is such a weirdly specific way of growing up. My parents are very chill with it. They're also the black sheep, so they more so were like, we're not going to tell you what to do, or just don't be a piece of shit, right? So yay on that front, but like the way that people interact with you is very bizarre. Obviously, I have like light skin privilege, but it's very frustrating. I was actually, you'll tell me if this is a good idea. You know how there's always like, I'm waiting to find this one. I saw someone being like someone is, you know the words. I did not take ADHD medicine. The TikTok and reel of that man very incorrectly doing the manual labor, and dudes are like, "Tell me a job that's harder than this," right? I need to find that so I can make a reel off that because I want to be like explaining to white people in America that I'm Indian, as in actually like first in India. I'm Indian from India. Like that shit is much harder than what that man was doing. I need to find it so I can make that real. Because my community has seen it happen. It annoyingly happens less during the summertime.
I must
but
say, I'm not saying
like
invest in this company at all.
Like,
simply,
you don't look like the racist caricatures that I have of you, of your people in my head. You're all supposed to look the same. There's a billion fucking people, and you're all supposed to look the same. Why don't you? For other Indians, when they find out that's when they're like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, I know. Outside of that reaction, I'm like, do you know what's bordering India? Like, the more north you get, the more so you see what people would think is like classically East Asian features start popping out more. Lighter skin, there's light eyes exist, lighter skin. Yeah, it's that whole thing when you tell a fucking ignorant ass American that's like, wow! I'm like, my parents fucked in India and I popped out. Like, what? What? I don't know. Rupture addiction did. I said fuck, so I said dick. Damn it, I'm sorry. Ruptured a disc last year, spent 4 months laying in bed, depending on. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you fucked that one up. I can't type today. I can't read today. So it's fine. The shitty part was me being gatekept from stuff my people pretty much created. It was wild. If you don't mind me asking. Like, from hoops from where? I'm curious. I'm like, POC alt, I'm so in anyway, but like, now I'm curious. Same hair career, your dad? Okay, I feel like the brown and the green is very rare. Because it's usually brown and blue. Like, dark brown, light blue. Cute. Yeah, now my hair matches my eyes. I just need to move my swoopy out of the way. Let's do a little. Yeah, this shit makes it very confusing for white people. I feel like if I also had like my family's like green eyes exist in my family, like emerald green eyes exist in my family. Not anyone that's still alive now, but like apparently my mom's uncle had like the deepest brownest skin and the brightest green eyes. I'm like, but yeah, I had a mutation, so this happened. I think if I had brown eyes, I would not get questioned nearly as much, or obviously if I just had darker skin. Like everyone else, I'm the lightest in my family. The only person who's lighter now is my nephew, who is half white. I legitimately have cousins that are half white, and they are darker than me, so I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, did you? Okay, I missed it. Black Let's Go, Jazz. You literally, yeah, you created alt. That all springs from jazz and the blues. Like, are you kidding me? Rock. I was gonna say defended, fucking invented rock and roll, jazz, blues, which gave us country, emo music, C music, which led us to like heavy music. Oh, real. We would have none of this without black people. One POC alt girly to another. Oh, yeah, I gotta get my undercut trimmed. Gonna have to like, go do your thing. Go get your undercut. I love this. Wait, what's in chat if you're a POC alt kid? I need to know. I need to know. To any degree, alt is not just like. I think a lot of people now, especially, think like goth and punk. You know if you're alt because you know that umbrella goes on. Really? This is cool. I like this. Even if you dabble with the alt look, that's fine. I love this. I'm getting all squirmy because I'm excited. Rip and welcome and thank you. They're the only things I've never hated about myself, so like I appreciate that. Identify more as a loose amalgamation of distant concepts. For sure. Hey, I accept that too. I like that too. I love you all, fellow all heart and souls. Let's go. No, because it's like take reasons why your life is going to be so difficult anyway, and then add another layer to it. So like if I haven't to my face got shit about my tattoos. If I did, I would not care as much. So like I fucking opted in on this one, right? For anything I did not opt in for. That's what I get at. Now POC in order I think I would qualify as old. You're so fine. Because yeah, especially in the last I would say 6 months of streaming maybe. In general, it's been the most amount of just South Asian people have found my stream. A couple of also alt, like South Asian people. I'm like, I guess I didn't grow up with community. Like this is my mom is like going through big sad times right now because she's just been very isolated in the United States. No friends, no family. Like it's just her and my dad. They don't have anyone else. But her when I was visiting last, she was like, "White people don't have community." And I was like, "I know. That's why I'm shocked you still live here." So like our east, they're like southeast, so not very welcoming to my family. That's why I moved to California. I was like, I'm out. I need to be around diversity. You all stay safe. Um, but I know she wants to move. Like when something happens to my dad, she wants to like. Cause my dad's done moving. He's done doing the move all. He traveled a lot in his life, and he's like he's done. Um, so I know she wants to move outside of that because I did not grow up around another Indian kid. Like there was one Indian kid in my school, but we were very different grades, so we never interacted. Um, but yeah, I grew up in no community, so like I feel it now more so than I did figuring myself out. Casey, thank you for the 2 months. Puerto Rico, let's go. My selfie caption yesterday when I wore a black, the mosque at 6:30, but Goth meetups at 7. You're so right for that. But the most awful thing about me is I have a couple t-shirts from local bands. Oh, yeah, so we moved to the States when I was 1. I have an older sister, she's like 5 years older. That was it. Like when I get asked, it makes sense like, why did y'all move to the South? Think about moving to the United States. It was pretty unaffordable. No one considered anything outside of that. My parents, huge regret moving to the U.S. now. So like, oh man, Quinn, thank you for the pride. Welcome in, enjoy your emotes. So you get to the Caribbean, we pretty chill, high Indian population. I have heard that multiple times, so it was like no surprise when you were talking about it. I was like, interesting. So yeah, she needs community. She wants to like go have fun and stuff. And my mom's version of fun is not. She doesn't drink. She doesn't like partying. Like she just wants to be like off. She wants to be off with people type things. And I'm the person that she would do that with, but I live here. I live across the country, so I'm like, oh, like when I was visiting, it was for my birthday, but I took my parents to like a casino in North Carolina, and what is it? It's the Cherokee Casino there, and they had a fucking blast. They were like little kids. Oh my god, and they won so much money. They were just on the slots. I lost all my money. They were handing me money, and I kept losing. I'm like, please stop. I'm having fun watching you all. Please don't let me lose your money. But they just had a blast. And they were just like, it was like taking little kids to an amusement park. I was like, oh, it wasn't even that it was gambling. They just like got out. Because they also don't like driving a lot. My mom doesn't feel comfortable driving. My dad's a lot older, so they just don't like doing big trips. I was like, got you. It's like I'll handle it. We're good. Let's see. So consider my mom and eat samosas. Yeah, I want fucking samosas. They've been said enough. Samosas have been said enough lately that I'm like, why have I not had Indian food this month? I had so much last month. I felt bad. I felt bad for decaf because I'm like, yeah, I should probably just start cooking more, but fuck, this is stupid. Yeah, the U.S. is no, like nowhere is perfect, but things that are a struggle here are just not really a problem anywhere else. Meeting our friend for her birthday, yo! I hope you have a great time. Thank you for hanging out. Half Jamaican. There's about 500,000 people of Indian heritage living here. That's so tight. Damn. So I encourage my mom to live part-time between here and Cambodia. Our family and friends are so spread out. Yeah, and like most of our family left India. There's still some family there, but Dubai, Switzerland, Australia, Amsterdam, Canada. I think London still. I think there's someone in London still. In Germany. One of my cousins is like an architect or something, and he moved to Germany. So like we're very spread out now. And I asked her, I was like, would you basically, which just makes sense to me. She's like, I would move dependently. Like she wouldn't just like up and move somewhere, but she would move like next to family, like neighboring a family member, or if I leave the country, she's like, I would just follow you. I was like, yeah. I was like, I would want you to do that. But yeah, I feel bad that she's very lonely right now, and I hate it because she spent all of the first while being in U.S., like taking care of my sister and I. Like she was being mom, and now they were like fully grown adults. She's not doing that concept, so she feels it. Taking over the world. Let's go. I found TikTok for a Caribbean restaurant in LA. What is this name? I wonder if I had it recommended to me. Yeah, tell me what it's called. Yeah, so I also have not visited family. Like I know my family the least amount, and so does my sister because we got visited a little bit. But it was not surprisingly, it was kind of a hassle for my family to visit us because how intensely they would get randomly selected. And we never really left and did anything. My parents did, but not my sister and I. It's called Trinity Style. I would look for that. I think I still yet to hear from any other country city me and my sister have been to that don't have an Indian community. There's a lot in the U.S. There's like a city that's an hour-ish from my parents that has a pretty fucking decent Indian population, but at this point, they do not want to be in a city. Oh yeah, I don't need the address. I just need the name. You can call me tonight. I'll have to ask my boyfriend first. States. Okay. Yeah, dude, it's not real here. I know for the South, the high population of like Indian people are in Asheville and I think Charlotte, North Carolina. Dallas, Texas. I feel like someone told me a place in Georgia, but I kind of don't believe it. Kind of like Nashville and Knoxville in Tennessee. Not a lot of places. In Florida too, I did not know that. Cavalier! Welcome in. Yeah, you're kind of neat. Kind of sick. It's a place called the Blue Hole. Best Louisiana I've had. Aside from my family. Yo! Taz and tamales, that is tight. Now my family friends, even my old employer in South Florida. I've never been to South Florida. I don't really know anyone from South Florida. Maybe that's why I didn't know that. Yeah, my parents did it's pretty and it's affordable here. Let's move here. They didn't consider being like, hey, let's take a little peek and look around. What does everyone look like? That extreme feeling of isolation did gravitate me towards like alt culture though, so let's go. Yay! I've definitely inherited my mom's ego. When it comes to eating Indian food outside India, explain. I want to know. Donna Maria's in Las Vegas for tamales. They're famous locally, but they're like 1% Mexican tamales. Oh. Smallville, welcome in. Yeah, that's why I'm in the state I live in. Group. Yep. We were mentioning how like a lot of first-gen families don't consider when they move because they've never had to. Like, I'm going to compare this to the weirdest thing I possibly can for anyone who's not first gen. It's like if you were to move, right? Just whatever. And then you find out, what do you mean my building doesn't get internet? Right? That'd be weird because you did not consider that. That is not something like internet accessibility. This happened to my parents, so like this is a prime example for me. They moved and they found out that they were like 100 yards outside of the town limit, so they did not have internet for like 5 years, which is fine. They don't use the internet, so they didn't care as much. But it is not something that anyone thinks about, right? You don't like now. A lot of us think about that, like, yo, does it look like there? But if you're like moving countries, you want to give like your family a cool life and stuff like that. You're not thinking community, perchance. You're thinking, oh, it's just gonna be better. There's just some things you don't consider until you move there, and you're like, we don't. This is what that was expected to be here, and it's not. First gen Indian on the Twitch community. I guess same. I guess same. I can't taste Indian food without my brain automatically going. I don't have the ego for me. I have the ego for my mom. I'd be like, my mom can make it better. My mom's is better. Or, I know. Too many people understand this. If I taste them like, this is good for a restaurant versus this tastes homemade, very different vibes. One is like, oh, it's palatable to the majority of the population around us versus this is a family that did not give a fuck. Like, if you can't handle their food, you can't handle their food. Yeah, good restaurant versus they make their shit homemade. Like, which means it'll never taste the same twice. Like, it should never taste. There's no way it can taste the same twice. Yeah, that's a huge one. One of the coolest things I think is seeing how different people make base. Oh yeah, like rice, spam, corned beef, like breads. Like every culture has like their own flat bread, and that's just seeing different people's takes on things is really cool. I've returned. Welcome back. Ready to do some. What you eating today? I thought I was streaming because I wanted. Oh my god, you're so fun. Also, you're so fun. I guess we're kind of talking about like being first gen. Where I live, tickets to Cambodia are double the price and have more layovers. So it's so white here that people still think my mother can't speak English. And I can never say. Or is it calmer? The community is so small here. It's so sad. I'm very impressed. Like, given the location, I'm very impressed there's even a community. Like, that it's not just your family is like the island. Holy shit, but still. AKA rap, AKA kebab. Haven't decided on food yet, I see. Every community has their own flatbread, but like, how do you can't tell me not. My mom predominantly made chapatis growing up. Like, I didn't have my first naan until I was like 10. Chapatis though. All day. I'm kind of different with that. My mom makes very specific dishes I'll never buy. Same. Because a lot of, especially Indian restaurants, are northern Indian dishes, not really southern Indian dishes. She can't make butter chicken. She didn't grow up with that. I don't know. My mom's made some. Like, tikka's not something we had growing up. Butter chicken didn't really have it growing up. Now this is different, yeah. Chicken curry from the big local restaurants, and same from a friend at work. Homemade is way better. Also, Indian food tastes 10 times better the next day. So that's also why if like you make it in bulk, there's no such thing as a single serving of it. No, you're serving the whole family, like the whole neighborhood, and it just tastes better every day. It's like it just marinates and it keeps marinating. It tastes so much better. So I had your first naan. Yeah, it's more North Indian exactly. I'm having none of that. Get out. Come here. Got it. Garlic, chapati. I don't even know how to say that. I was like, I don't even know that word, but I just knew it as chapatis. Is that also called a roti? Rotis are a little bit different, and they're definitely not my favorite, but they're similar. They're very similar. In my opinion, rotis are. Okay, tell me if I'm right. Like this is just my take. Rotis are like the white bread. As in, I'm not choosing it. If it's there, I'll use it, but I'm not choosing it. Naan is definitely sourdough bread to me. It's like, that's that. Chapatis, though. Maybe a good wheat. I'm going to compare it to different breads and how they make me feel if I have to eat it. Curry and bulgur, you should. It's like, I've never seen my mom make a single serving of anything. I don't know how to make a single serving of anything because that was never an option. You just ate off of it for days. Yeah, the flavors got so good. The stereotypical Indian food outside of India is mainly Northern Indian. So whenever you go to the restaurants, it's always like Northern Indian dishes and Southern Indian food for me. Kashori and naan is so good. Clock the tea. Yeah, bro. There's this meme that I saw years ago that made so much sense. It was like, naan is for people you care about, rotis if someone won't leave your home. And I was like, I only had store-bought because my mom did not make that. And when she pulled it, I was like, I don't like this. She's like, I did not think you would. Well, yeah. It's like bringing out the nice dishes versus I really don't want you in my home right now. Please go. My friends all spent all day making me the best curry meal. I had a pineapple though. Yeah, like mango curry for the first time, and I said, why? Why have I not had it? It was like a couple of months ago. I was like, why have I never had a mango curry? That's slapped. I love sweet and savory. So not blanket. Oh, I was like, I need it. That's so cute. It's just so complicated because every region calls things differently. For me, chapati, roti, puri. Puris are the same thing? They're all interesting because they're like the little fried puffs, right? Like it puff. I don't like puris just because they're didn't roll my R's. I feel my mom like they're very fried, so I don't like it as much. You guys like the fine china versus the Dixie, please? Bring me out the fucking Wonder Bread versus like fresh made sourdough. Yeah, that's deep fried. Okay. Yeah, and hope you guys like you're in like a cultural hub, so it's gonna get all interesting. It's gonna get interesting. I really make curry right now because cooking is hard at the moment, but my roommates love it when I make curry because they usually ask if I want some. There's like days of it. I'm getting myself back in the cooking groove, and I want to work myself up to making Indian food again. In my adulthood, when I made Indian food, I've only lived with white people, right? And I've had roommates get so not even passive aggressive if I made curries. She's like, you made the apartment stink. It smells so bad in here. I'm like, okay, let's go on, Megan. It's fine. It's fine. I should have just made fucking pepper spray. I should have done that because my mom's very good at making fucking pepper spray when she cooks Indian food. You walk into the house and you're like, you can't open your eyes. That shit everywhere. I probably have a natural immunity now to a little bit of pepper spray, but should have just gone for it. I should have just been like, you know what? We have something called dal puri, which is roti stuffed with ground. Okay, I want that. Because I have a memory that my mom feels like I made up. I'm like, shit, of her like stuffing a pudding with something, and I bet she did. And I bet she forgot she did, because I'm like, I thought she did that before. Basketball, there's my MVP. Welcome in. We were involved than we expected for such a basic dish. I love the smell of curry too. Like I am definitely the person. I smell like curry. Like specifically cumin for days after I eat a curry. I'm like, it was. I had very shitty living situations. That was one of them. I was like, okay, I will cook Indian food then. I got an amazing Indian food place here that smells so good because you can smell how good it's about to be. Like it's definitely one of those foods. It's very fragrant for a good reason. If you can't smell it that much, it's not gonna be good. Natural beauty of pepper spray is wild. There's two things that plagued me growing up. Also, Ely, your butterfly looks so cute next to your Pokeball. Two things. The pressure cooker. We should have knew I had autism. We should have known. That thing ended me every single time. I fucking hate the pressure cooker. It scares me. Anxiety buildup, and I'm just like, oh, pressure cooker, and when my mom would basically make pepper spray, which is quite often. So it's just like screaming loud noises, and my eyes are fucking watering, and I'm crying because they're watering. Like, oh my god. Did not enjoy that part of it. Also, it's still funny to my dad and I. My mom doesn't think I like spicy food for some reason still. I'm 32. Because she would not give us spicy food. Like, she waited until my sister and I turned 10. Because she's like, don't really want to start you off on spicy food. I took to it like that. But I still ate a lot of American food at the same time. So she just assumed that I didn't like it that much. So every time I'm there, she's like, I didn't make it that spicy for you. I'm like, Mom. Like, I had to pull rank on my mom. I, like, took her food and I took a bite of it. And I didn't flinch. I was like, thank fuck. I was like, because my mom was like, she was running a little bit. She's like, that's fine for you? I was like, Mom, why do you think I don't like spicy food? Why? And my dad's like, he's like, every time you visited, you eat the spicy. I was like, I know. I don't know. I love the pressure cooker, but I don't love it because my mom screams, and I'm like, I don't like loud at all, so that would just scare the fuck out of me. I scorpion peppers. Oh no, I'd be too scared of that. Grandma not well. Is it me? I eat her homemade hot sauce every time. And I didn't think I liked pickle, which I don't really know how to explain what pickle is. And no, it's not the cucumbers, but like I don't know what pickle is. But I never liked it because it was really sour, I guess, growing up. But I just took to it this time around when I was visiting my mom's like, Mom, let me try your pickle again. That shit slapped this time. I don't think I had it in me before. I don't know. But now I'm a fan. Am fan now. Hey, wishless, welcome in. Let's see. Stop. Wait. Calf, what are you gonna make? Whatever it is, you should make it. Oh wait, their ancestors colonized the world for these spices and don't like them. That's bad math. It's really it's not mathing, right? Maybe that's why they didn't like the smell of it. I don't know. It smells amazing. Yeah, jalapenos are more sour than spicy. Jalapenos are definitely like a flavor to me. So when I'm getting my little pee pee peppers, it's not for the heat. It's definitely for that taste. An African woman who made local African dishes. I don't remember what it was, but did it smell bad? I didn't complain. I didn't like it. I tried it. I'm glad I did. Even though it smelled bad, every time she made it made me happy. It's eating something she loved from her country. Yeah, I'm glad. Like, definitely bare minimum for not making her feel bad. But like, after I lived with multiple people like that, it's kind of like a thank you. Like, thank you. I didn't want anything in the house. I did this DoorDash. What do you get from Sonic? So as a little kid, my favorite thing was like the foot-long chili cheese company. That would kill me now. But like that, and like the look at the tree. I don't know. I would take that out. I like the tater tots and those. That's what I always get as a kid. Yeah, your taste buds keep changing. It's so bizarre. What about you love something the next you can't get enough of it, and that was one of them. Because I had pickles as an adult, and I was like, no, not really my thing. And I'm like, maybe like it. Same thing with idlis. Never like idlis as a kid because I ate them plain. I didn't use them in anything. That's basically like pressure steamed rice into like it's handheld rice. It's a circle, so you like dip it in stuff. It's good for the go on a picnic or something. Just an easier way to eat rice, but never liked that as a kid. But I was just eating it plain. After a specific threshold, it's only ghost peppers are above for us. I have never reached that level, but I did. I earned so much respect from my mom for eating. She always makes her dish like way spicier than anyone else's, and I didn't flinch. And I just sat there. I was like, I think this is on trauma, but like, and she was like, okay. So I think now whenever she makes me food, she's gonna like kick my ass, but it's fine. And the ocean water, yeah. Double cheeseburger and some tops in the Oreo shake. Ooh, you enjoy. I have neighbors born in India that moved here. They don't speak English yet, but good lord, they're food slabs. Every Ramadan, we send over plates of food to each other because they said it was their culture back in India, and we're the only other fasting family in the area. Okay, that's sweet. This is why I love community, because yeah, I think I was talking about this near the end of the last stream. My mom learned really fast because everywhere my family's lived, they've tried to like get to know the neighbors, and she learned really fast that generally people in the U.S. don't have good manners or I guess etiquette when it comes to this. Because my mom would use her best, her like crystal dishes, right, to send over desserts or something like, hey, like we moved here, for your neighbors, and they would just keep that shit. They never returned any of my mom's nice dishes, like everywhere we lived. Like never returned them, and she wasn't gonna be like, can I have it back? She probably had like a fucking rifle in her face or something in the U.S. But yeah, she lost a lot of her very fucking nice like Indian dishes because Americans are like, okay, then I just keep this really nice thing. No, you give it back. That's kind of the exchange thing. You give it back with a dish too. Like what the fuck? My poor mom. I really want her to be around community. It doesn't even have to be other Indians. Like when I was explaining to her when my partner and I went to New Year's in Chinatown here. That was so much fun. And we went the day after, which the day after all the open air markets were there. And when I told my mom, because I did not know that there was legitimately open air markets. I should have known there were open air markets in Los Angeles. But I told my mom, and she just like, what? And I was like, they regret very much where they live, but like they're not moving anymore. Yeah, they didn't return the dishware. So like my mom lost a lot of her nice dishes moving here. She also had a lot of stuff stolen from movers when they moved because they shipped all their stuff from India, and everything was like mahogany wood and like gold and fine shine like porcelain, crystal. They had a lot of shit stolen from the movers, so that was like not a good omen at all moving to the U.S. Yeah, so now she just like she'll buy like cheap shit to send stuff, and she doesn't like that because that's not what she knows. I'll go get it back. This is real because my mom was so mad about the one set of containers she lost to her neighbors in the States. Oh, yeah, my mom talked about that when I was visiting, and it happened like fucking almost 30 years ago. And she's done it in different states that we lived in because, you know, she's like, okay, maybe it was just that person. She's like, holy shit. Bro, yeah. I would love to see those movies record. It was so sad. They probably saw like Brown family nice things. What the fuck are they gonna do? Yeah, such a bummer. Yeah, they had a bunch of them on me. Like I was talking to my mom about it. I was like, I really hate how everything, including me, influenced my mom because I was very much like, oh, everything needs to when I was a kid. To get rid of all of her like Indian furniture and just like millennial braid it. I did not influence the millennial braid, but like, yeah, she got rid of all of her like beautiful wooden furniture, and now she just has like whatever shit from Amazon, and she needs it. And we talked about that. I was like, yeah. She's like, oh yeah. She's like, I don't blame you. She's like, it was everywhere else too. That she was seeing catalogs, people talking about what looked nice and chic, and like put together that she felt that her stuff looked clunky and junky and dirty. She's not around any of the people of color, so like the stuff that she hears candidly is not funny. So she said if she ever redoes it or she moves again, like she's going back to what she knows. I'm like, that is so good because I hate that they like suck the color out of her. Now we gotta find the neighbors for the culture reel. She's had it, and she doesn't even know. Like she doesn't. Once again, I know too many of you understand this. Me, I'm vicious, right? I'm mean. I'm mean and spiteful, and I will bark back at someone for saying some shit, especially to my parents. My parents are the, oh, it's fine. Like, they have seen worse shit in life. So they're like, oh, they're being, like, passive-aggressively racist. It's okay. Like, it's not worth it. Like, I'm the bigger person. Like, they have that mentality, and I love that, because it keeps them probably safer. But I'm not. Like, I'm not. I'm not the nice one at all. I am not the bigger person. I take the low road when it comes to that shit. Like, I get vicious. So, I swing for your mom. Same. So, I hate what they've put up with and what they've allowed. Because my mom knows, like, and this is what she's aware of. If she was to complain about people she worked with or people she's around, who the fuck cares about her, right? It's some white family in a small town with a name that someone cares about more than hers. Right, she's the brown one with an accent. No one's gonna give a fuck about her. She knows that, and I hate that. So I'm like, I've always wanted her to move. Slam with the 37 months. Holy shit, that is so long. Thank you for the 37 months. Yeah, stay petty. I love being petty. Yeah, justice for Auntie. Let's go. Always stay petty. That's why that merch that I will redo. One of my favorite quotes I always tell myself is like, "Live petty, die satisfied." Never regret not saying something or standing up for something or making someone feel bad when they should feel bad. Stay petty. Stay satisfied. Yeah, we're gonna redo that merch with a new merch company. Are we the same grade? I think because we're first gen, so we had that very particular. Like, our family has the like, it's fine. It's not worth it. It's whatever. Like we're here, and then we have learned like we got brought up here, right? They were brought up elsewhere, but we got brought up here. So they're like trying to simulate more, and we're just like, oh fuck, no, this is not fine. Like I don't give a fuck, especially being all, you don't give a fuck about fitting in. So you're like, no, that's not okay. This is bad. This is what this is. Like I'm not gonna let you think that you get to be like this. So we're just more vicious, I think, naturally. yeah, that one I got commended for in therapy, kind of, and I think that's cool. Definitely, kind of. Remember, I've never gone to fucking trauma. That's the sad part. But here's the thing: if you specifically have, an abuser or two, or unfortunately more than that, you have to take care of yourself. It's hard. It's hard to want to drink water or move your body or eat a little bit better. But you want to outlive your abuser. You want to be alive. You want to be like maybe hanging on, but you want to be alive the day you find out that motherfucker died, right? Because graves are gender neutral bathrooms. But I'd piss on someone's grave in a heartbeat, like in a fucking heartbeat, I would. But remember that. Take care of yourself so you can outlive your abusers. Okay. If nothing else, for that delicious satisfaction. That's so true. I love it here. They go low, we go, yeah, do you want to see low? My back, but I feel bad about doing it, so depends. Depends. Even like talking about my hair shit, where I didn't want to seem rude by being like, what are you doing? Because I'm like, oh, they're a professional, they know what they're doing. They obviously didn't because they ruined my hair for, like, yay, we love her now, but like, I have not completely killed the people pleaser in me for like people that I don't know. But I don't care anymore if someone enjoys being around me. I'm like, you could have fucked me up somehow, or you disrupted me somehow, boldly. If those people that are more like passive, like it's the gray area, it's not hateful, but I hated it type shit. I'm like, I'll decide on the spot if it's even worth me doing or saying something about it. But for a little bit more aggressive shit, I'm like, sometimes I don't have to say a word, I can just stare. But no one is gonna leave from that situation thinking I enjoy them. And I like that. I like being a little cold when I eat. Had water in 15 hours. Happy go drink some water. Go do that for me. Saw that your hair note. Keep running. Yo, Rose, thank you so much. Thank you. I love. That's so true. I live with my reviews and news. It's wonderful. I can rest easy now. Gotta take care of myself. I gotta watch them go. I gotta know. Even if I logically know someone was in the wrong and I didn't handle it badly, I take a response. Oh, no. Yeah, the killing that people pleaser. Because I've started to divert it. Right? Like, I will give it all for people that are good, that are proven to me that, like, they're good. Like, I'm proud of them to be in my life in whatever capacity. It's like, I will do that. So it's like, I will service for them type thing. But for everyone is, like, I'll treat everyone with the same respect. What they do next, what they say, or how they act next dictates where that goes. So I think that's where my brain started to logic out, like, yeah, you did not disrespect them. They did this thing, and you met them back with the same energy. So if they didn't like that, they should have done that. Just like that. Austin, welcome in. Thank you. Let me tell you, in this goddamn space, I swear I could see someone tweet something, and the tweet's vague, right? It's vague, and I know we're on the same page of, we both saw the same thing, didn't we? And we both just, but also in person, in this space, I don't like, probably autism, I don't like fake. And it happens a lot, not just in space, but especially in this space. So if I know someone, like, we do not like each other, probably for valid reasons, and they're trying to be friendly with me, because this has happened, either I will specifically call that out, or I would just, like, interesting, like, make them aware that, like, I'm not playing nice. I won't go out of my way to be mean, but if you're starting to, like, buddy with me, because you're in a public space and you don't think I'm gonna, oh, I will. I will. So if I'm not enjoying someone or what they're saying, they will find out real fast, unless they're delusional. It just reminded me, I had an older woman stop me in the grocery store parking lot. She was wearing a cross her neck, generally looked like a Karen. So I was like fully expecting her to give some like scripture or something, but instead she goes, "So I share with you, a wise woman once said to me, I give fucking and live happily ever after, and generally something I think about daily now." I had a very similar moment happen when I moved into my last apartment in Texas. It was like townhouses. I had Casanova out in the grass. It's like all the townhouses right there. There was this woman, very hairy to look at, right? Like maybe 50, something like that. She spotted me. Like I'm talking 50 yards away. Like 50 yards. I have Casanova and he's doing his thing. And I just see her see me, beeline. And I was like, because we're like in the same kind of complex. So I'm like, right, I'm bracing myself to get yelled at for this opposite of a Karen. I don't know what to call the opposite of a Karen. But she walked up to me. She's like, you know what? We need more people like you in the neighborhood. And that was, she's like, and your dog is cute. And walked away. That was it. I was like, I was like, shit. I was like, not on home grounds. I don't want to yell at someone outside, like, so close to my door. But yeah, she's like, we need more people like, I was like, let's go. See, ever since I discovered my sister has ADHD, so likelihood of having a touch. And it's like, of course, you go on that journey. But as someone who, you are literally me, I am literally you, I would not personally be surprised. I was surprised when I found out I had autism and no one else was. So, like, my parents were surprised. That was it. Same, I can't stand it. It's a waste of time. Just like, yeah, that's my thing. I was like, hey, if you're in a space where you have to interact with people that you don't like and it's very known that you don't like each other, don't take it. Because I'm like, ooh, ew. Ew. It's like, you could just, it's like, okay, I see you exist and that's it. Like, you don't even have to say hi. You don't even pretend to be nice. It's like, yeah, lovely interaction. No notes. Karen. Yes, the care is actually with a C. Greg, last week I had a Karen come behind the counter into the doorway of the kitchen and demand an update on the fried chicken. Are you fucking kidding me? I've never had that much audacity. I don't want it. I don't want that much audacity. I don't. I have lots of stuff and I'm late. Thanks for making my morning better, guys. See you all soon. Habibi. I hope everything goes so well at the mosque. Have a good rest of your day. Let's see. Oh yeah, we should actually stretch too. And Spence, welcome in. And Agamaru, you have a good day. Or remember, if you're going to work, you deserve a raise. More and more wild. They've always been wild. It's just bizarre. It's like, how do you all think the same? Like, where did that audacity come in? Like, where? I have, like, vampire rules. Once again, probably us. My parents also taught me vampire rules as in very good safety things as a child, but also just respect things as a person. Where the first time I was, like, going to friends' houses as a little kid and stuff, number one rule, do not enter an adult's bedroom. And that at the time was more so because that wasn't yours and that was very rude, but obviously I know now as an adult, it was like, that is a no. You should never walk into one. As in, never walk into, never be led into, like, safety. But then same thing with my friends' bedrooms. Like, unless someone, like, explicitly invites you to different parts of the home, like, I don't know if there's, like, a library or some shit like that. My own friends' bedrooms, like, little siblings' bedrooms, do not walk in there unless you're invited. So even now, like, as a kid, I would just stop in the doorway. Like, I would just lean in the doorway. And I'll do that now until someone's like, oh, yeah, you can come in here. And I'm like, okay. Like, you have to invite me in. And I hate parties. I hate parties for this reason, because I did not grow up with parties. I did not go to parties. I never partied until I was, like, 23. And even then, I was never, like, just, I don't understand just walking in. Like, I don't get it. So I would, like, hover until I saw someone else walk. I would, like, follow them in. I'm like, even now, I'm like, is this a knocking situation? Do I need a knock? Do I just fucking walk in? Like, you've got to invite me in. It's vampire rules. I cannot bring myself to just let myself in. I'll just hover outside until someone walks outside. I'm like, can I go in? Can I? Oh, God. Is that not a normal rule? Apparently not! I had my fucking space violated last year. But I have seen, like, people are just more comfortable, like, oh, yeah, you said make myself at home. I'm like, no, make myself at home is just, like, be comfortable. It does not mean I get to do my house rules here. Because, no. Yeah, last year I had my entire home violated by someone that, like, has never, obviously, been raised to, like, not intrude upon someone's private space. That was wild. That was fun. We were the same person. I hate that we were 13. I do too! God! I was showing And they're like, no, look how cute this house is. And I was like, imagine. Imagine if we left the country. Let's see. I identify as a vampire. I feel like I live on vampire rules accidentally. Yes. Like, same. I have to be explicitly invited. Tiger, hello. How long does everyone keep on their second? Oh, I hate second skin. Yeah, you're gonna hear different answers. Like, my partner will take it off in, like, as soon as he gets home, which is wild to me. I tell artists not to put that shit on me because I hate it. I hate it. The only time I liked it is when I was moving, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna be sweaty and dirty. I don't want anything getting it infected. But me personally, I wait until it starts to lift, and then I'll take a hot shower and I'll I'll make sure I baby it off because it can fuck up your. This is why I don't like second skin. It can very much fuck up your skin. I have a scar on my leg from second skin. Yeah, so it's different things. I've been told keep it on for at least 24 hours. I've been told keep it on for at least 5 days. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. Just make sure you're in hot water when you take it off. That'd be the biggest one. Magic. So I was like, I felt for the first time I was going to ask such an intrusive question because the only reason, I was like, what's the cost of living there? Like, what is it? Because I live in Los Angeles. I feel like everything else is pretty much doable besides New York City. Same with friendships. I don't know for friends, it's like explicitly stated somehow. Yes. Like the tinglies you get when you hear someone refer to you as a friend and you're like already thinking like, I think we're on friend level, then you hear someone call you that, and you're like, I was right. Yeah, same. Same. I went to a friend's house last October for a movie watch party, and only reason I entered the bedroom was because he was showing me around. Never gonna burst the bedroom out there and he's like, please tell me to. I had that happen to me last year by a fake ass friend. I say that because I was bamboozled to a friendship and I figured that one out. But as soon as they walked into my apartment, like I had their bags, they went straight into my bedroom. And I was like I show people around my apartment so they never have to be like whimsied by their curiosity. I'll fucking show you my apartment. But I was just like still at the door. I was like, oh, and I like put things down. And by the time I got in there, she was like touching clothes in my closet. And I was like, what? That wasn't even the worst of it. The worst of it ended up being they went through my journal to get paper. So that was fun. It was more, yeah. It was so bad in between that. But it started like that. I guess it started where they didn't ask me if they could stay with me. They sent me days. I was like, yeah, that should work. Like, oh no, I booked it. I said, okay, I guess. Like, I could never imagine booking flights to stay with someone. First of all, that I've never stayed with. Without asking them, I was like, yeah, because they like left me a note in my bed sheets after they left, and I was so glad. I wanted them out of my apartment like day one. I was like, fuck, I hate this. And then Decaf was like staring at me. He's like, oh, that was nice. Because I told him like, don't come over. I was like, I don't think you'll be nice. Do not come over. And then he was like, what's wrong? I was like, I don't have paper. And he realized at the same time because I was like, the only paper I have is my journal, and it was the same paper, and I was like, interesting. Alright, so we're back to Emerald Baby. About some of this hair dye, I'm afraid to do it. Yeah, bleaching is scary. It is so scary. Bruh. I gotta be told we're friends because I have been misled far too many times. I will call everyone acquaintance unless, yeah, I love the term acquaintance, mainly for both parties, but like, there's no friendship expectation if I'm referring to someone as an acquaintance, right? Like, I don't expect them to come at me with the energy of a friend. And then, same thing with like, I don't know, they can't disappoint me, right? Because I think if you think someone is your friend and they do something, it's like, well, technically they're around that. I don't know. To me, it lowers the expectations in a healthy way. When people are only